we are 3 members. I see.
No, 3 members is me only. 2 of them is me only.
Oh, okay. Then you can log off one because it creates some
No,
confusion,
no, no.
right?
It's not logging off. One is I'm showing a presentation, like I'm
Okay.
presenting, and
Okay.
then the
Got
other
it.
is I'm host. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. No worries on that. Yeah. What you can do is you can fire up any one VM. Let us say we wanted to fire up the web server or whatever you wish to choose.
Okay. Let's say I'm
Yeah.
powering on the web server.
Yeah. The agenda today is we will see how we can do a desktop version, a GUI version for CentOS. Okay, it is not always CUI that we may need. 90% of the time, we will definitely need a CUI. Okay, but we may need a GUI too.
Correct.
Okay, so what will be the process? That is what we are going to see today. And if you are checking your chat message, I have sent you one article. So our main goal is to understand what kind of articles are already there and learn from them. That's it. It will be simple. We
Okay.
don't want to complicate things.
Right.
Correct? So what we wanted to do is we wanted to go ahead and learn from the articles which are written by many thousands, lakhs of people. Okay? So we will choose the best one and then we will go forward.
All
Okay?
right.
So yeah, you can even open the chart and you can even open the terminal. Okay, so web page one side of the article that I have shared, and other side we will have the web page opened. Yeah, so this is our task for today. Okay, this
Okay.
will be short and sweet, but I would want you to concentrate on every step as we have done earlier in our earlier sessions. So you can just go through the prerequisites. Okay, so prerequisites can you read out the prerequisites?
You should have a running RHEL or CentOS 7 system. You
Okay,
should have sudo or root access to run privileged commands. And
absolutely.
you should have yum utility available in your system.
Yes.
I think.
Do we have all of them?
Yes.
Yes. Please go ahead. Give the credentials of the root. Root is the super administrator user for our CentOS or any Linux box. Okay.
Right.
In our next sessions, we will stop using CentOS for a while. We will start using, let us say Ubuntu, Fedora, Debian, and Mandriva. So there are so many flavors. So we'll work together so that we have a machine base of at least 5 machines. Okay, and please note that when you are going for a GUI, okay, the resource utilization will be very high. Okay,
Right.
so
Yes.
you have to be very careful in setting up the resources for this machine. Let us go ahead with whatever resources we have configured earlier, no problem on that. Okay, so let us concentrate on our task. Okay, so the first command, can you go to your step 2? What it says is update your server. So what will be your command for update server? It is already given. Yeah. So the second tab, I think the second tab has the yeah tutorial. Okay, let us go to the let us
So
continue.
before installing a package, it is always good to update your system with the latest available versions. I think we
Yes.
already finished that the other
Yeah,
day.
we already finished that, but it
Yes.
is good always to have a rerun of one more time, the command one more time.
Okay.
Simple, yum update, okay, and you say, yeah, you can go to putty. That is a nice thing
Yeah, I
because
was
we
planning
can't,
to go to Putty only because that would
yes,
be better.
please, because putty will give us all the facilities to go into, copy paste, cut, copy paste
Yeah, it'll
kind
be
of
easier for
functionality.
us.
Okay, yes. And you can also change the font size, the appearance. Immediately after you do that, you have to change the font size. Yes, appearance. And then you can place it as 18, 18. Yes. So that the visibility for all our friends is also good. Okay. So now start it up. Yes. Yum update minus y. Many articles does not give you minus y option. We already discussed this. So
Yes.
now, yeah. So no packages marked for update. So how quick is that, Kavya? Earlier, it had taken almost 10 to 15 minutes for us to complete this operation. Is that correct?
Yes.
So now that there is no update, rerunning that command will not harm our time. Do you agree?
Right.
Yes. Now let us continue with check package groups. So basically what happens is when we have done minimal installation, okay, you have got a few packages installed. Okay.
Correct.
So this is the command to check existing packages list. Okay.
Right.
So yeah, please go ahead and execute the command. Okay.
Yes.
So these are the available packages list that can be installed. These can still be installed on your machine. Okay.
Okay.
And the most important thing in all of these is development tools, graphical administration tools. Okay. So server with the GUI, Genome desktop. Okay. What we have done is minimal install. Okay. So we can do file and print server. We can do basic web server, which we already have done. Okay. Server with GUI, Genome desktop, KDE, Plasma workspaces, development and creative workstation available groups. Correct. Under those groups, you have compatibility libraries, console, internet tools, all that stuff, development tools. So normally when we are into Python kind of development, we may need development tools.
Correct.
Okay. So we may need, I don't know yet. Okay. We will check that later. But now our main aim is to go with Genome desktop. Okay. So that is the reason why he has mentioned Genome desktop as yellow
Right.
and graphical administration tools also in yellow. So both of them. Okay. Now let us see how to install them. Yeah. Please go ahead. Group install will be there. Command normally. Yes.
Right.
So you have yum group install. Yeah. You can do that individually, or you can do that.
Group.
You can copy the entire stuff. Not required that. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And what else did we miss in this command? Minus
Hyphen
y.
Y.
Yes. So that it does not ask us once again, saying that, hey, do you want to go ahead with this or not? So yeah, fire it up. Yes. And one word of caution, normally all these special characters, right? Inverted commas, apostrophes, okay? These
Hmm.
special characters, double quotes, single quotes, when you copy them from the source, from the articles, they may have a different character there. They may look alike, but they are not that. Okay. So it is always better to copy that and change those special characters, especially inverted commas, like double quotes, single quote, apostrophes, your hyphen. Okay, all these are few special characters which we may have to retype. Otherwise what it says is, I'll not be able to execute command because I can't find that command. That is what it says. Or it says parameters mentioned are incorrect. Okay, be
Yeah.
aware of that. So now you see how many packages are getting downloaded and installed. It is approximately
1097.
1097.
1097.
Yeah. And so this means that you may need to plan your virtual machine space properly, your hard disk space.
Right.
Earlier, we have given only 6 GB, 8 GB, 10 GB, 12 GB, like that. So if
Yes.
you are going for a GUI, okay, it is always suggested you go with 18 plus GB of hard disk space for all your experiments.
Okay.
Okay. So did you like this concept of installing so many packages with just one yum command?
Yeah.
Yum command, what it does is, it does not only install that particular group or package, it also installs all associated
I
packages.
get this.
Okay, so that is the beauty of yum. Otherwise you have to download rpm, okay, red hat package managers. So rpm packages are there, you have to download each one of them and you may have to fight it out your own way. So and you will not be guaranteed if you will be successful in that method. Okay, so this is the best way. Now let us wait and watch that these packages get installed. Okay, and there is one more command. If you can just open another putty, Kavya.
Yeah. With the same web server.
Yes, to the same server. And we will check and see if we can have one more command executed. So even increase the appearance you can make it to 18, and yeah, so that the visibility is good. And here, can you execute a command df minus space minus k?
What does DF represent?
Okay, we will see that. We will just, yeah. Can you expand this, please? Okay. Can you rerun the command so that everything comes in one line? This is split into multiple lines, right? So let it come in
Yeah.
one line. Yeah. Okay. So you can clearly understand the usage of your hard disk space.
Okay.
Df minus k command, okay, will give you the information. Normally your hard disk is identified as a device which is known as /dev /sda1. Okay, so that is your device. And boot, under boot you have, that means the os boot. Okay, os boot files are now 17%. Okay, your dev mapper CentOS root, okay, that has approximately 41%. Okay, and can you do man space df man man space df? Yes, enter. So you got all the information here. Okay, you can go through, and it is self-explanatory. uh, while you are working and wanting to learn what a df means, so it will give you all the details. So what it says report file system disk space usage, the first line name, then synopsis is there, in which you have options
Yes, options. Right.
file, and then description is there, beautiful description. Then you have the options, you can also look at all the options. Now we have used hyphen k, correct?
Yes.
You can use hyphen a, other options. Okay, so there will be help also, df minus minus help or minus h. So can you go down?
Press H for help or Q to quit.
Yeah. So you can you press space bar? Yeah. So here, this is one more thing. Normally, what happens is space bar. The file is huge, Kavya. Correct?
Correct.
So in order to browse through all the pages, next pages, you have to press spacebar.
Spacebar. I see.
Okay.
Got it.
Can you just check if you can press B?
Just B.
B, just B. Yeah. What does it do?
It went
It has
back to the
gone.
previous.
Yes. Can you press F?
It
Did
went to
it
the
go forward?
forward. Yes.
So that means B is for backward, F is for forward. Got it?
Yes.
So that is how you browse. Actually, these are tightly integrated. Man pages are tightly integrated to VI editor. We have already seen,
Yeah.
correct? V back, F forward. All this we have actually seen while we were working with VI editor. Okay.
Correct.
So now can you just check? So later you can browse through all these details. Can you go to the other putty and see the status of our group install? Yes.
Yeah, it's still
So it
happening.
is
It's
still
at
going on.
7:39.
Yes.
Packages are installed.
Okay, 739. Hopefully another 300 odd are to
Yes.
be completed.
Installed.
Okay. So we can once again go to the help page. Df minus k, we have done that, right? So there you can see minus help is human readable. Okay, that is no help. Maybe help is something else. Just go, if we have any help, you can just check for that help. Okay, so
Hyphen
you can
hyphen
display.
help.
Yeah, yeah, minus minus help, right?
Yeah.
Minus h or minus minus help. That is what I told, right? But here, the option of minus h is for something else. So you
Correct.
can even check going back B, you can even check what minus h does. So minus h is human readable, print sizes in human readable formats, which is 1K MG. That means KB, MB, GB. Okay?
KB, MB, and GB. Oh, okay. In the okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah, yeah. You can say Q. Q is to quit.
Correct.
Okay, then you can say df space minus h. Just check if it works, or do we have to use, yeah. Now it is
It's
in
giving
MB.
us
Have you seen
MBs.
that?
Yeah. I think CentOS is showing us in GB 7.1 GB. Used
Yeah,
is 4.6 GB.
yeah, yeah. So did you see the size that got increased? So from 41% to 64%.
64%. Right.
So this is how you have to monitor your disk space. No
I see.
problem. It will continue.
Got
It
it.
will continue. That's not a problem, because I guess we have sufficient space.
Yeah.
Because if you can just see, 7.1 GB is there, out of which 4.6 GB is used, and available is 2.6 GB. And we are towards the tail end of the installation process,
Installation
right? If
process.
you can
Yes.
go to that the other uh, OT screen. Yes,
We
we
have
are towards
30
the
hours
tail
on
end.
it.
Yes. So it is, see, it is installing Firefox. It should have installed already OpenOffice. It should have already installed, few packages. Java, you see that? Java 1.7, OpenJDK.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So all that, because you have selected not only desktop, you have also selected development tools. So that is the reason why it is also installing the development tools. Got it?
Yes.
Yeah. So you are liking it. Hey, others can also participate in the discussion. Murli, you can throw your thoughts because you are an experienced guy. Kaushik, most welcome to share your thoughts on this. And we are doing
Yeah, good
every day.
morning, sir. Can you hear
Very, very
me?
good morning. How are you doing, Murli?
Yeah, good morning, sir. I'm doing fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
So we are trying to understand.
Good
We
morning,
have.
sir.
Hey, morning, Kaushik. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Good, sir. How are you, sir?
I am doing great. So, teaching Kavya virtualization and CentOS. We will also be doing Ubuntu,
Sir,
Fedora,
actually, we did in the
Debian,
earlier
all
session,
these
sir.
different
Is
kinds of
this
Linux.
the continuation or a new one, sir?
Nine, I could not get you, Kaushik. Can you be a bit louder? Your voice is very low.
So, we did in the earlier sessions, no, sir, in the visualization
Yeah,
earlier
yeah, yeah, yeah.
session.
Actually, I have shared with Murli the playlist. Okay.
I'll share to him, sir. Okay, the
Yes,
playlist.
yes, yes. And I will share that. Murli, I think you can share that in our group. That will be much better.
Yeah, yeah,
So
sure,
that
sure.
whosoever wants
I'll
to.
forward it.
Yes,
Just
yes. So this is continuation. Okay, we have done web server, we have done database server, we have also done MQTT server, message queue telemetry transport, which is the most important part in any industrial IoT devices. Okay, go through that, and if possible you can rerun those on your machines. And I would want everybody to learn that, because that's the most important part, where you can even demonstrate to your interviewers that yes, I have done this and I know each step of it, I can explain each step of it, and provide me a suitable career so that I can excel. So that is how you have to show your confidence levels. Okay.
thing is that I just watched the starting video of this. I couldn't able to follow the sequence of the rest of the videos, but I will try to catch up in between sometime when I got some time,
No,
sir.
no problem. No problem, Murli. Murli,
Yeah.
one thing I would want to state is this is a kind of random series that we are trying to do. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So, which means you may not have few connects between the first one and the
Hmm.
second one. So, if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
sir.
just ping me, if you are getting into a confused state, and you
Ah,
can just ping me, so I will suggest you the sessions.
I can know is what you're trying to install Linux system. That is
Yes,
right.
yes,
But
absolutely right. What we are trying to do
I
is, Kavya is having a system which is approximately having 16 GB of RAM, correct, Kavya?
Yes.
Yeah, and she is trying to go for interviews. So, what I suggested
uh-huh.
is, I suggested her to create a multi-tier architecture
Okay, okay.
of a web server, database server, MQTT
Uh-huh.
server, and any few other things. We wanted to add file server, chat server, all that open source applications. We don't use any licensed applications.
Mm, yeah,
Okay.
that is better, sir.
So,
Open source
yeah,
tools are for.
yeah, yeah. The moment the
One
infrastructure
doubt
is
I
ready,
have is
yeah, sure,
why
sure.
do we use the putty software for? I heard of it, but never used much.
Simple. What happens when we do a minimal installation on CentOS is you will get a terminal window. Okay.
Okay,
And
sir.
there are many articles that are there which give beautiful explanation. Okay. You cannot cut, copy, paste from those articles onto your
Mm.
terminal directly.
Okay, sir.
But whereas putty, you can simply copy and paste and execute. You don't need to retype.
Okay.
So that is one of the greatest advantage putty offers. And there is
Okay.
another application called WinSCP.
Mm.
WinSCP. I will give you that also. One moment.
Yeah,
WinSCP.
I'll go through the previous videos once and I'll try to understand them.
Definitely, definitely.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I am posting all the links that are there in the chart, basically. Okay. So people who have got interest towards this, I think they can follow the video, and they can sit, relax at their own convenient time, and get things done. No problem at all. Okay. And Kavya, I have shared you one WinSCP, another web link, which is WinSCP. So you can even install that in the meantime. And can you see the percentage of usage, hard disk usage in the meantime? We will just do a quick check.
Yeah. 1 second.
Yeah, yeah. Download this.
Mm,
Yeah, can you rerun?
it's
Yeah, 65%.
65%.
We are safe.
Yeah.
Until it crosses 85%, we are safe. 85% is the buffer.
Okay. It's
Okay.
still verifying. I see. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it installed everything. It's just verifying now.
Yes,
It's
exactly,
done.
exactly. Complete. Finish.
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah. Can we follow the article once again? Can we switch on to the article?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to download this?
Yeah, we can download this and keep it, so that I will, towards the end of the session, I will let you know what is the advantage of that.
Okay.
Okay. And can we switch to our article?
This is the article. 1 second. I don't
I
know.
think in the second tab, the next tab you have
Oh,
the
this
article.
one. Let me just download
Yeah, yeah,
it.
download it. Quickly download it, and we will move to the next one. Yeah, it will start. Yeah,
It has to.
yeah. Yes. So yeah, save it. Is that a executable file application, right? Yes. Okay. So
Yeah, it
we'll
should
have a
be.
look at it
It's
towards
an
the end of
executable, right?
our session. Towards the end of our session, we will have a look at it. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what does he want to do? So yum group
So we
install.
have installed the GNOME Genome
Yeah,
Desktop and the
Genome
graphical
desktop.
administration tools.
Yeah, yeah.
Once
And
it's done,
there are a few desktops. There is KDE desktop. There is Genome desktop. Okay. So
okay.
there are two types of desktops. So we have used Genome desktop. Now next,
So
enable
is
GUI.
this desktop any different from the Windows desktop that we're using?
We will see. We will see. I think you
Okay.
will be excited to see that. Yeah.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
I'm just enabling the
Yes.
GUI
Yes. Yes.
as we have
Yes.
done yesterday, like web enable or
Exactly.
DD.
We are setting it as a default. So this will what it will do is it will create a symbolic link, and then when your machine restarts, it will pick up into a GUI. Okay.
Okay.
Then you say reboot, reboot or init6. Correct.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It is going into GUI. Have you seen that?
Yeah, that's what
Observed
I
that?
was seeing. There's a GUI coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, like, what is the purpose of this Linux machines for? Is there any project like agenda of like any kind of project you have been doing for with?
So we have created a new group where we wanted to create a chat GPT kind of application, correct, Murli?
Yeah, I was in that group. Like, I was seeing there is no updates in the group. Like, I've
Now,
just been waiting.
this is one of the steps.
Okay, okay.
Okay, and during my
Even from that point before itself, I've been looking on Chat GPT versions. Like recently, I came up how to make Chat GPT offline version. So I
mm,
was trying in that.
mm. I think
But
Manikanta has done already, done some good work.
that is online version which he did.
Correct, correct.
He
You
linked
wanted to
up
do an
to
offline.
A
Yeah, I
BART
know.
system. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was looking like the file size is between like more than 10 GB for
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
that is also not with ChatGPT, but with it is with Llama, that is from
Llama.
the
Okay.
Facebook's language model.
Yeah. Yeah, Kavya, you can proceed. No problem. These are all. Yeah, you can go and select the map India map you can select, or your US map you can select, whatever you wish to do. Location.
California.
California is not seen on the map. Did it?
It's showing with the states,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
city, showing with cities actually. Okay.
correct. Then save. Yeah. Then
Connect
connect
your
online
online.
account. We can skip this for now. That's not
Okay.
needed. Okay. Then about you, your full name and your because it will not allow you directly into the root here. It will allow you to go through a normal user,
I
not a
see.
root user. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Note down the login name, Kavya
Is that the
Vasa.
username?
Yes, that will be the username. Okay. And yeah, go and complete because this is anyways a video. So you will have all the passwords, everything available. So later on, you can delete them. Okay. You can disable them. Yeah, your password. ABCD1234, ABCD1234. That will be the simplest of password so that we can change at a later point in time. No worries on that.
I'll set it off at the same time. No
Yeah,
worries.
yeah, yeah. Your wish, your machine, your wish, whatever you would want to do.
Okay. Yeah, it's ready to go.
Yeah, that's it. Your GUI is done.
Yeah. Nice. So, why is this like the first step to create the chat GPT? Like, we were doing chat GPT using the Python,
Mm,
right? So,
mm,
why are
mm.
we taking the Linux PC as one of the first steps for creating the chat GPT?
That is the
Yeah,
suspense I would want to create
I
among
just had
all
the
you
same
members.
question. Why we have been doing in a virtual machine
No,
for
no, no, no. That is the suspense I would want to break after few more sessions. Okay.
oh,
So if there is no suspense, okay, then it will not be a thriller. Okay. If it is not a thriller, then it would not be a blockbuster. So I would want to make AI tool a blockbuster movie. Okay, for which we have to learn so many things.
So, I have one more question. Anyway, we are trying to do a chat GPT application, right? So,
Uh,
everybody is concentrating on doing it in only English. Right? I
mm,
mean, getting
mm.
the answers or asking questions in English. But let's say people want it in the native languages.
Yeah,
In that case, can't we develop it? It'll be more robust when you're doing it in native languages, right? If you take like Chinese, Japanese, or Korean
yeah,
countries, they
mm,
usually have everything in their own languages, even messaging systems and everything. Uh,
absolutely.
if you see, but we
Mm,
don't have that. We have
yeah,
either only English. We kind of do it. So the other day,
mm,
I was trying to let's say
mm,
I was trying to use ChatGPT in
mm,
Telugu.
mm,
Okay, it was
mm,
horrible. It,
mm,
I didn't want to read the language it was printing out.
mm, 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 mm.
Right? So I was thinking, why can't we make it more robust?
Yeah, that's
is
one
it
of your.
giving
Yeah.
responses in Telugu or
Then
No,
it will give responses in Telugu. You have used Chat GPT, correct? So if you can use Bing Chat,
yes?
it has not gone towards perfection, but still it does a fair amount of job.
yeah, I mean the wordings
Okay.
are not that great to read. So
Yeah, and that is where we are actually getting into our Chat GPT AI application, our own GPT application will concentrate more, and we actually wanted to promote to the government of India.
hmm.
The,
Oh,
the
okay.
reason for setting up a gang of 13 members is that, okay,
Okay.
and the reason for having so many virtual machines, working on so many virtual machines, is AI is not one small tool, it has lots of components, and I would want to first create an infrastructure, IT infrastructure for that, and we
Uh,
will maintain all the SDLC components. Okay, so
Software development life
now you
cycle, you
got
mean to
me.
tell?
Now you
Yeah,
got
now
me.
that is what you've been using Linux virtual machine
Yes,
separate,
yes.
independent.
None of the
Actually, this is
servers
a
across the
uh,
globe are on Windows. If we
yes,
can
sir.
master Linux, we can host our own machines, we can configure our own machines, and we can fine tune our own machines. Okay,
Correct.
Mm.
so
Even
that
So
is
that
Microsoft
what.
was the
uses
reason you were
Linux
asking.
for.
Okay, yeah. Please carry on before I ask the
Yeah,
question.
Murli,
Yes.
you can.
Yeah, even Microsoft uses Linux for their Azure systems.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Azure system. Yes.
That is the that is the funniest part. Yeah, yeah. Kavya, you had some question.
So, okay, that was the reason you were asking for me to like
Yes,
look out for an
yes,
IP public server
yes.
like IP
Yeah,
address, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We want multiple public IP addresses so that we will host all our servers, okay, which are once again refurbished servers. We will never invest on any first-hand
First hand
servers.
service, got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
I'll
will.
take a look around. I'll start investigating on that maybe
Sure, sure,
once I
sure.
move
And
over.
every one of you, I welcome every one of you to invest in this startup because I guess this will go a long way. Okay.
Hmm, yeah, sure, sir.
Investment means your time, your effort. I don't need any
Hmm.
money. I need your brains. That's it.
Yeah, got. Even I was looking for projects. I was busy recently, so wasn't able to catch up on the things like.
No, no worries, no worries. Anyways, that is the reason why we are trying to post everything on YouTube so
Yeah,
that
yes.
people when they find time they can sit, relax, and then go through the YouTube videos. Okay. Yeah,
Sure.
Kavya, I think we are done with the GUI.
Cool.
At the last note, it will take another 2 minutes. That's it, maximum
Uh,
5 minutes. Okay.
okay.
So go to that download and
Uh,
install. Okay. Yeah,
this one.
yeah. And before closing down, I will also show you how to shut down from a command prompt. Go to a root user also. We have to just a switch user. Okay. Yeah, install this.
Recommended? Or you want me to go for
Yeah, yeah,
custom install?
recommended. You can go with the recommended.
Okay.
Yeah. We have the IP address, right? We remember the IP address of the web server, which is, I think, 225. Is
Right.
that correct?
It shouldn't. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and check it in the putty actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
Just
you
go to
want
the
to
putty
put
and
to can we put them
yes,
ID?
you say yes. That's
Yes,
not a problem
yes.
because it will
Okay.
try to import from our putty
Putty.
itself.
Okay.
Yeah, already a few things are there, right? So you can skip this. Just check and yeah, do whatever. Launch is okay. The second one I am unable to read. What it says.
Open getting started page.
Yeah, you can click on that. You can just,
Okay.
getting started. You can just go through whenever you find time. You can minimize it from for now.
Okay. Oh
And
yeah,
yeah,
fine.
please go through after installation what it has to be done. This is good
Okay.
actually. Yeah,
What
So,
exactly
sir,
is this? Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Please continue. I'll continue it later.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
And
What?
yeah, yeah, you can go to WinSCP and you can double click on, you
One
select
minute.
your web server, whatever is switched on right now. Okay. And username, root, and your password. That's it. What do you see?
All the folders which are on my PC.
Yes. Now there is a transparency to file transfer between your Windows machine and Linux machine, Linux box.
Oh, to transfer the folders. I see. Got it.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
This is very, very useful tool for administrators because sometimes what happens is your files are already there downloaded on Windows machine, but you wanted to transfer it to Linux box. So you can just drag and place.
Drop
That's
it
it.
here.
It will
I
go,
see. Got
and you
it.
can create your own directory structure in Linux also easily, very easily. You have two panes,
New
right
directory.
pane. Yeah, that's it. Simple as that. Now you got the usage.
Yes. Got it. Got it.
Then we will go to the last step, which is open a terminal window in the
Okay.
GUI.
Oh, in the
Yeah,
GUI. Okay.
yeah, in the GUI you can say terminal,
Oh,
terminal.
yeah. I'm trying to put. Oh, can I close
That is
this?
that is getting started. You can close that. That is getting started. How do you go to terminal? I'll let you know. One moment.
I think
Right
yeah.
click on the desktop. Right click on the desktop,
Yeah. Open
and
terminal.
can you see open terminal? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are small tips and tricks. Can you do SU? Enter.
Authentication page. SU means
SU.
you're giving root, right?
Yeah. You give SU once again.
It's asking a password. So
One moment. You have set the password for this normal regular user, right? Yes.
yeah,
So
I
that
set it
password
like
has to be
already.
given. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Now you
already
can
gave.
say reboot or init 6 or shutdown, whatever it is.
Yeah, SEO is similar to you're accessing the root, right? Yeah, I'm aware of
No,
that
no, no,
SEO.
no. It is switch user. You can
Switching
switch
user.
users.
Okay.
Okay, so the Kavya Vasa user that you have created during the installation, that is a normal user. It does not have any privileges to shut down the OS, but it has to go to the root user. Okay, and then you can perform the operations.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, we can stop this. We are done with today's session. Murli and Kaushik, I would want you also to set up similar things on your machines. And in case you have any doubt,